what do we got?
Number
your number two?
Getting down to the last two.
Let's go, buddy.
So my number two is my... I guess it's the only animated movie I have on here, but it was a great one. One of the best I think I've seen in a long time. It was The Mitchells versus the Machines on Netflix.
All right. I made it through the first half, and I have not gone back, but I intend to finish it. But.
Yeah, this was another one that... it came out, Jesus, probably in April or May. I remember I was texting Ash about this one, recommending it to her because I was so floored about it. So it was like around that time. But so I'm not, my memory is a little bit foggy on it, but I do just remember being blown away with the animation style and the heart in it. It's directed by Rianda and Jeff Rowe, and I think it's produced by the 21 Jump Street guys, Lord and Miller. I think it's another one of their things, and it's very, I don't know what Lord and Miller do, even when they're only producing. It seems like they usually have like a magic touch, because this movie really feels like it has a lot of the same creativity and energy that Spider-Verse and the Lego movie had, not in direct parallels, but just in the way that they're willing to kind of break expectations of what an animated movie can be, and just a lot of heart were the two things that got through to me. It's basically about a family that's taking a little girl named Kate, or a girl named Katie, who just graduated high school, or she's graduating high school, and I think they're viewing colleges. I can't remember if they're dropping her off at college or if they're going to go visit a college.
She's been accepted to a college on the West Coast in California, I think, right? And she was originally supposed to fly out, and she kind of has a falling out kind of argument with her dad, and her dad thinks, hey, I'll fix things by canceling her flight out to the West Coast to go to college, and we'll just drive her and all her shit across country in a shitty like van with the whole family, and we'll take a trip.
Yeah, like National Lampoon style.
And she is not happy about that.
And there's a big, they bring it up early, and it kind of ends up playing into the big themes of the movie, but like the dad's very hands-on, kind of like not very technology averse, and kind of keeps on trying to insist that the family put down their phones and spend more time together, connecting with each other and actually appreciating each other. And there's a lot of really great themes of just like loving a person even if you don't understand them, kind of thing. And yeah, and then so there's this also other technological aspect of the story where, concurrent to the family traveling there to college, there's a basically like an Apple type of company where there's a crazy, eccentric, young, startup owner, or like a crazy social media owner, or like an Apple analog type of company.
Yeah, he's like a young tech bro, like entrepreneur type.
Yeah, and it's Eric André, and he's got a new AI, and it's kind of like an updated version of Siri, and it's basically like the Siri that's there gains sentience and takes over all of the technology in the world, and like assembles an army of robots to kind of capture all the humans, and it basically ends up turning into this robot apocalypse as this family's driving to college. And so it's this one dysfunctional family out to have to save the world against this AI, and it sounds a little bit like it could be bland or dumb or anything like that, but I was really impressed. Like, the movie kept on surprising me with how sometimes it's like really willing to go very deep with the touchiness, but also just really has a nice visual style, like somewhat similar to like Spider-Verse lately. There's a lot of touches where the main character, Katie, is supposed to be going to film school, and they do add these touches to the CG where they make it look like she has edited this movie and is talking about it in the past tense. So
yeah, there's a lot of fourth wall breaking, but like in interesting ways where you're like, yeah, you're not always sure who's breaking it. You know what I mean? It's interesting.
And it's like they'll do the thing where it's like there's a lot of it looks like cartoons have been doodled on top of the footage, and like arrows are pointing out, or they'll freeze frame, and she'll be like, this character is so and so, and you'll see like kind of like a high school sketch doodles around the character, kind of explaining and augmenting like who they are and everything. And it's really good. I will say there's also this great thing where you think the movie's over, and it would have been a satisfying movie, and then there's like this whole nother act, and it's even better. Like I think it's like I could be wrong. I gotta check the runtime, but I remember, you know how like most animated movies are like 90 minutes or whatever, and like you're like, okay, like it feels like it's gonna end here. They do this great thing where it's like, you think it's gonna end here at the 90-minute mark, and then there's this whole other thing that like actually kick.
I will admit, because I paused it and I was like, oh, I think we're close, and I pause it and it's like 40 minutes left in the movie or something. I'm like, holy fuck.
There's like a climax, and then there's another climax, and that extra climax actually was the thing that kind of kicked it so high up my list, because it just really impressed me with like just like how I wasn't expecting that much from that premise, and I was impressed that they were able to keep on delivering. And the animation's great, and the acting's great, and you know, it's a good, heartwarming movie, and it was a nice, you know, change of pace from a lot of the other animated movies out there.
I agree. I thought it was fun. I got to finish it. Ash and I were watching it, and we were like, oh, we got to go to bed. It was a weeknight. Yeah. Like, oh, we've hit a time.
I know how that goes, man. There's so many movies I finish while I'm like eating my breakfast the next day or whatever. So